Hi guys, welcome in, welcome back, welcome to my channel. I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today is Tuesday, July 22nd, 2025. When you add up those numbers, it comes to 20, which is a 2, which is balance and choice. Love it. Okay, so this morning, as I was getting ready to do this, yesterday I kind of had the similar feeling about, oh, you need to do a coffee cup reading. And I didn't have time, so I did a different reading. But this morning it was really strong, and I thought, well, what sign? I kind of asked my guides, what do you want me to do? What sign do you want me to do? And I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll just do one for the collective. And it was like, nope, you're going to do it for Aries. So it's so funny because I oftentimes think that I'm not in control, so to speak, but think that, I'm going to pick and choose what I'm going to do. No, my guides always tell me what it is they want me to do. And luckily I'm tuned into that. So I was like, oh, okay. So my plan or whatever goes out the window and I'm like, okay, you want me to do Aries? That's what I'll do. So here we are. Okay. Oh, shoot. Hold on just a minute. I got to pause it, but you won't see it. Feel it, but just one sec. Okay, here we go, Aries, here we go. All right, so let's see what's in the coffee cup for you. Oh, shoot, why is there... it's so weird. Lately, even when I drain and put these things upside down, they seem to be somehow gathering more water. This happened last month, the last group of signs that I did with the coffee cup too. Watery emotional times, right? Okay, there's your overview of your cup. All right, let's see. Spirit, what do you want to show me? Okay, right away I see a dragon. That's right up there. You may be able to see the dragon wings. So dragon's powerful, fiery, and you are a fire sign. So maybe you're feeling a little fiery right now. I don't know. We're about to go into Leo season, which is one of your fellow fire signs tomorrow. And the day after that is the new sturgeon moon in Leo. So lots of energy going around right now, Aries. That could be part of that. Okay, let's see. Why are they're calling my attention to these dots, connecting the dots. 1, 2, 3, 6. It's like, yeah, 6 is the highest on the dice when you roll a regular set of dice. Connecting the dots. I don't know. You'll have to drop in the comments what that means. Has there been something recently where you have had to connect the dots on something? That could be a million things. It could be something at work, something with family, something with a relationship. It's like a couple things happen and then you went, oh, okay, all right, I see now, I get it now. This is what's happening. This is what's going on. All right, so dragon, connecting the dots. All right, let's see. We have this big, wide open space there. Typically, when the cup drains, it's a lot smaller than that. So there's a couple ways we could interpret that. When we have a big, wide chasm like that, it's like feeling of overwhelmment almost. Like, how do I get from here to there? It's like you feel like there's so much that I have to do, or now I'm hearing money, like getting a loan or getting something to do with, I'm here, but I need to be over there, and the steps to get there are overwhelming me. That's what Spirit is giving me for that. Okay, let's see. I see a howling wolf. Wolves are from the dog family, obviously, but they are also a pack animal. They are very loyal to their pack. Unless, I mean, obviously there are situations with wolves. It's like when the younger male challenges the leader. Sometimes they get, what do you call that? Not suspended, but shunned or whatever. They get kicked out of the pack. So could be a message here about being careful, about any confrontations or disagreements that may come up, Aries. I don't know if this means anything to you. I mean, it could be in work or whatever, but Spirit only gives me these scenarios to tell you when they're going to mean something to someone. So, wolf, loyalty, pack, keeping tight with your pack, being careful about, any type of conversation that's, how can I say this, Spirit? That where you're having a disagreement with somebody. Okay. And, I don't know if that means anything to you. Wow. Okay. So I don't know if any of you know the movie Lady Hawk, but the howling wolf is right there and there's a hawk right there. So in the movie Lady Hawk, the wolf and the hawk, the people that were the wolf and the hawk were cursed so they could never be together. So the wolf is nocturnal and the hawk is in the daytime. I don't know what you call that. Dayturnal. No, I don't know. So the woman would be a woman at night while the man was a wolf. And during the day, he would be a man and she would be a hawk. So they couldn't be together. So I don't know that that story means something to you. If there's somebody that you can't be with because of circumstances beyond your control, that's what it feels like. I haven't thought about that movie in a long time. It's one of my favorite movies ever. I love it. It's Michelle Pfeiffer and what's his name? It's some German actor. Oh gosh. Well, anyway, the movie is cool. It's probably a book. I don't know. All right, let's see what else we have. What else do you want to show us, Spirit? What else do you want to show us for Aries? I see a witch or wizard's hat. There's a witch or wizard's hat. I can see the brim of it and then how it kind of curls up the top there. Witch, wizard. Obviously witches and wizards can cast spells. They can get the things that they want. It's like a medieval type feeling. The water doesn't want to come out. That's so funny. With that witches / wizard's hat. It's also about being in control of your own life and the things that you can create in your own life. If we think about the magician, right? Let's see. What is that? Rain, rain, rain. It's like they're giving me the feeling of a rainstorm. Rain, rain, rain. Almost like there's been something where you feel like things have been cloudy or dreary or drizzly, but they're telling me that is going to come to an end, Aries, whatever this cloudy, drizzly, rainy type feeling. And I'm not speaking of weather, they're speaking of our feelings. Feeling like you've kind of been through a period of that same feeling about the chasm. Like, I'm here, but I need to get there. How am I going to get there? And all these different things are happening and nothing seems to be working. But Aries, I'm telling you, they're telling you, it's going to be okay. You're going to come through it. And then after that, sort of the lines disappear and then I see all this vegetation. So it's like the rainy lines disappear and then you just see vegetation. All this growth like trees, beautiful. And that's what happens. We need the rain. We need the storms in every way, shape, and form. Like we need, I don't want to say bad times. We need challenging times. We can appreciate the good times. And that's kind of the feeling they're giving me there is, bad times don't last. Challenges don't last. We get through those. Okay, so we're kind of back at the dragon. Remember the dragon, the connecting the dots with that 6 die there, the chasm that you're trying to get through, the wolf and the hawk, the rainy season, and then after the rain is all the beautiful flowers and grass and trees and plants. All right, let's see what's in the bottom of the cup. Bottom of the cup. Bottom of the cup, I see a lion. I actually see three. So it's a pack of three lions right in the bottom of the cup. Leo season is coming up. Possibly you're attached to a Leo, or maybe you have Leos in your family. But three lions. Lions are a brave, courageous. They're the king of the forest, right? So maybe you're going to start after these periods of the chasm and the rain and getting through that. You will be creating and collaborating with others, and you will be out of that rainy, cloudy, drizzly period. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting, Aries. All right, let's see what's in the plate. Okay, there's the overview of your plate, just so you can see that. Okay. All right, Spirit, what do you have for us in the plate here? I see like people running, like right down here. Like people that running now, they're giving me the thought because it goes all the way around. They're giving me the thought of running in circles, running in circles, running in circles. And this could be part of that chaotic feeling, or the chasm feeling and the rainy feeling, like feeling like the feeling that they're giving me is I feel like I'm on a treadmill, like I'm like there's a carrot dangling, like I'm doing so much to get there, and then it's like two steps forward, one step back. One step forward, two steps back. It's almost like in this reading, Aries, I get the feeling like there's some goal or something you want to reach or something you want to attain, something you're trying to get to, and it just feels like an uphill battle all the way. But Spirit is telling me that you will get there. It's just being patient a little bit longer. So there get the chasm, the rain, the running in circles. I hope this means something to you. I would love to know in the comments if this what this pertains to in your life. Okay, now they're showing me it's going to be hard to see. This is the thought as soon as I turn the plate up. This is a running bull, a bull running. So bulls, Taurus, bull-headed, pig-headed. This bull is running or trotting along. And what the vision they're giving me is a bull in a china shop. Like, don't get so frustrated that you break everything up without meaning to. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense to me. I'm not an Aries, but it's like all of this chaos and this frustration that comes out. If you're unable to be patient, then you may just break that china cabinet and then have to start all over again. So you want to be really careful about that. Jeepers. Weird messages coming out. Messages I've never heard. Okay, let's see. We're back at the running people. And they're now they're showing me a hammer and a chisel. This is more indication about work and putting the work in to get to wherever that is that you want to be. All right, let's see what the middle of the plate, the feeling they're giving me is just being connected to so many different people. You have a lot of connections, and it feels like maybe you have to go to this person for this. It's like when you fill out paperwork for a new business. Okay, I got to fill this out and send it to the state. And then I got to do this. Then I got to go to the bank, and then I got to get business card. It's like connections with all of the parts and pieces that need to come together to get you across that chasm, or whatever that is for you that you're trying to get done. Gosh, all of a sudden my nose is like stuffing up. My breathing is not great, and I apologize for that. Okay, Aries, very interesting coffee cup there. Wow, 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 wow. All right, let's see what we have for cards. I pulled from the Wisdom of the Avalon deck. That's what I was drawn to. That's what they were showing me, as well as the Enchanted Map. The Enchanted Map card is flying. I love this card. Isn't that beautiful? This is by Colette Baron Reed. and it's showing us like a horse with butterfly wings, but it also looks like a carousel horse. All these bubbles and cherry blossoms. This is a 20, which is a 2, which is balance and choice. Now, isn't that funny? Today's date adds up to a 20, and the card you have as your overview is 20. So, Aries, I feel like possibly this date may be a turning point for you. Something may be happening today, July 22nd. Or if you watch this video after, you may look back and say, what happened on the 22nd? What was I doing on the 22nd, right? Okay. So the message of this card, you have the power to see things from a higher perspective. Wow. Oh my gosh. So that goes right along with what we were saying about getting across that chasm, getting through that chasm, getting through that rain, being patient, right? Having your connections. You have the power to see things from a higher perspective. Step back, step away, look at the bigger picture is basically what that's saying. I can't believe my nose is doing that. I don't have allergies or anything. I don't know why suddenly my nose is getting stuffy. And then from the Wisdom of the Avalon deck, you have the Wind Fairy. The Wind Fairy. Thoughts, words, intellectual analysis. Thoughts, words, and intellectual analysis. So also this can go right along with whatever that is that you're trying to achieve, your goal, where you want to be. Your goal could be anything. It could be a new job. It could be a new car, a new house. It could be, planning a wedding, asking someone to marry you. There could be so many hundreds of things that this could be. It's going to be different for everyone who watches this, whatever the goal is for you. So the Wind Fairy is number 29. That's an 11. That is a powerful master number. We saw butterfly wings in the first one. We're seeing kind of fairy wings in this one. The Wind Fairy. Thoughts, words, intellectual analysis. And then you have the hawk. I forgot that I even drew that. This is your second hawk. You had a hawk in the coffee cup with the lady hawk reference there. And this is number 11. So you have 20, balance and choice, flanked by 11s. 11 and 11. Omens and messages. What are you noticing, right? Omens and messages. Messages can be from your gut feelings, just from your dreams, from something you see. Omens, I don't know. They have all kinds of things. Like if you see a crow or if you see a red cardinal, it means that someone in spirit is saying hello. There's so many different things about that. Black cats crossing your path. All those are kind of omens. I'm kind of going along with the messages. This is a medieval style deck, the Avalon deck. And I'm sure that back then omens were a big thing, right? But look at the wings, 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 flying, messages, right? So I'm really feeling, Aries, like something important is about to happen. Something different. They're giving me something different. Something's going to take off. Something that you're not expecting to happen is going to help you. So the visual that they just gave me in my mind was you're standing across that chasm and a person reaches out their hand, grabs your hand, and helps you hop over. Does that make sense? My goodness. I know some of these things seem so random and weird, but I have to give you what Spirit gives me. And, maybe that part of it is only for one person. As I always say, take what resonates and leave the rest. Wow, jumping out already. The Sun, Leo. Well, the Sun doesn't represent Leo in their tarot deck, but the Sun is Leo's ruler. And as I said in the very beginning, tomorrow is the beginning of Leo season. Knight of Swords, charging forward in truth. Charging forward in truth. Swords also represent your thoughts, your words, your intellect, and that goes along with this Wind Fairy, right? Wow, I can't believe how my guides bring this together. Queen of Wands, there you are. There you are. Whether you're a man or a woman, Queen of Wands is fiery, passionate, Wands energy, action, passion, fire signs. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry about my sinuses. I just don't know why this is happening. I'll get done with the reading and it will clear up. That's sometimes I get these physical symptoms when I'm doing a reading, and then they just go away because they're not mine. 8 of Wands, you're going to hit that bullseye. Love it, love it, love it, Aries. See, I told you. Everything is going to work out. 10 of Cups. You better believe it. You better believe it. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. 8 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, I decided to go with the theme since they had me use that Avalon deck. I used my Red Dragon, Pendragon deck, the Medieval deck, the King Arthur deck. I call it a lot of things. The real name is the Llewellyn deck. But so your first card out is the Sun. That's a 19. That is a 10. Completing a cycle and beginning a whole new cycle. Look at you on this beautiful horse with the sun behind you. You better believe you're going to get through this. Whatever this is, you're going to get through it. It looks like lavender fields. I mean, it's just a beautiful card. And the Leo energies are coming in tomorrow. They're already around us today. And maybe you're watching this after Leo season begins. So you harness the energy of that Leo fire and passion and make things happen. Knight of Swords. One sword, sword of truth. This knight is galloping forward with his thoughts and his words and his communication, right? And as I said, the wind fairy is thoughts, words, intellectual analysis. So Aries, I don't know what this is that's coming up for you, what it is that you're going to be doing or going forward in, but here you are, sitting here as the Queen of Wands. She's sitting on her throne. She's got her beautiful wand, her crown, her sunflower, all that beauty behind her, right? And it's showing her foot, getting ready to step up and go forward. So whatever this is that you're going to do to bridge the gap of this chasm, I feel very good about it. Would love to know in the comments what that. I just looked at the camera clock and it was 22 exactly. 8 of Wands. This is hitting your mark. This is really fast action. 8s are mastery and infinity. Wands, action and passion, fiery. So when we have this card, it means whatever the goal is, you're going to hit the target. You're going to get there and it's going to be quick. So something may come in very quickly as some sort of opportunity or offer that helps you get across that chasm. Remember, I told you they gave me the vision of somebody all of a sudden comes out, holds out their hand, and pulls you right across. 10 of Cups. This is your second 10. The Sun is a 19, which is a 10. This is a 10 of Cups. Look at the happiness in this card, Aries. 10s are completing a cycle and starting something new. All the love and nurturing of these cups, the kids, the people embracing the rainbow, the home, the water flowing. It's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, happy card. I love that card. I feel like it's the happiest card in the deck. Some readers say the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So you have two of the happiest cards in the deck here. And then you have the Priestess. Here's another 2, balance and choice, right? The Priestess is mother. This is not the same as, this is, oh my gosh, Lisa. I'm suddenly having, it's not the High Priestess. What is it called in this? I think it's called the Empress in the regular deck. I don't know why I'm having such a brain cramp right now, but if I don't look at it, it will drive me nuts because I have to know. Plus, I don't want to give you guys, I'm pretty sure I'm right, but I don't want to give you the wrong information. Oh, good Lord. Come on, where are you in here? I just want to make sure that I'm giving you the right information, good information. Wow, is it going to be the last one? Here it is. No. So in this deck too, the Priestess and the Empress is 3 in the other deck. So is 2 the High Priestess? Maybe I'm wrong. It just looks like the other one. I know you guys probably think I'm crazy. doing this. But when you're working with a deck that's different than what you normally work with, sometimes you gotta compare. It makes me look like I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm an honest reader. I'm never gonna hide anything about me or what I do. So yeah, it is the High Priestess. Okay, so they just made it look so much like the Empress that it was confusing me. So the High Priestess is your connection. See, here's what it looks like in the deck that I normally use, right? So, and the Empress is the one that's all green with greenery everywhere. So that's why I just got, I like I said, I didn't want to give you guys the wrong information. Okay, so the Priestess is your dreaming mind. It's what you not your dream mind. It's your daydreaming mind. It's your connection with your guides, with your gut, with your instincts, with things that tell you, like when I was saying that this morning I thought I was going to do one reading, but then my guides were saying, no, you're going to do Aries. So 2, balance and choice. I can't believe the number of 2s that we've discussed today. So you got to have balance and choice. But the key about the Priestess is not staying in that heady, dreamy state too long, because then you kind of get disconnected from reality, Aries, okay? So the key thing to take away from the Priestess, the High Priestess, is yes, it's okay to connect in, to daydream, to meditate, to think and visualize how you want things to be, but it's not okay to stay in that, what are the sub reality, I guess, non-physical reality. So you need to make sure that you're spending the time that you need in the physical and facing the true facts of the physical. And I don't know why they're giving me this message, but it's like now they're giving me, like, don't look at the world with rose-colored glasses when you need to have on spectacles or use a magnifying glass. Okay, the Star card. That's Aquarius energy. I've got the mini Gilded Tarot. So the Star card represents Aquarius. That's thoughts, air sign, thoughts, intellect, again, is coming in. More Leo energy coming in with the Strength card. The Star card also represents hopes, dreams, and wishes fulfilled. So that's your 3rd card of happiness. Now you have the Hermit, Virgo. Wow, lots of major arcanas coming in at the end. So the Hermit is the card of Virgo, but it is the card of seeing the way. Someone will show you the way. That's kind of the message of that card. I love this. Okay, Aries. Wow. Okay, jeepers creepers. I just dropped it. So the Star, Aquarius, thoughts, words, emptying out your pitchers of star water because you know you can fill them right back up. Strength. This is inner strength. Remember how earlier we talked about having to have patience? You have the connections to get done what you need to get done, but you have to have patience. Inner strength. Leo. And then you have the Hermit, Virgo energy. The lamp will light your way, but it also means that sometimes the lamp is coming from within. You have to go within, meditate, connect, go with your gut feeling. So right there, Aquarius, Leo, Virgo. Wow. More Leo energy with the sun. Wow. Amazing. Amazing reading for you guys, Aries. I love this for you. And all the wings and the wind and the intellect coming through, maybe reminding you that you do have the brains and they're giving me, you do have the brains and the brawn to get to where you need to be. You just have to, have some patience and use your connections to figure it out. But once that help comes, it's going to go like wildfire, basically. You're going to jump across that chasm and be there before you know it and say, wow, I can't believe I finally did this. I can't believe I finally got this. I can't believe I finally bought my house, have my business, have retired possibly. There's lots of things it could be, like I said. Oh my God. Another dragon. Remember you had a dragon in your coffee cup right at the beginning there. There's your second one. Second one. You have two hawks. You have two dragons. Dragons also have wings, most of them. And you have a cat. Independence. Patience. All right. Find inner strength and transformation. It's a 12, which is a 3, which is creation and collaboration. Inner strength already came out with that strength card that's representing Leo. Find inner strength and transformation. Yeah, yes, you can do this, Aries. You can do this. And then 16, which is a 7, which is reflection, cat. Cultivate your independence and intuition. Yes, just like we were saying, you have to listen to your inner compass, Aries, on this, whatever this is. Okay, I hope this has been helpful. Please, please give it a like, a thumbs up so I can get moving around YouTube. I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by, for taking the time to listen to my videos. Would love, love, love for you to comment and let me know how this applies to you. I just feel very strongly that some of you, many of you, are trying to reach a goal and you're feeling a little defeated. But the cards are telling you, you will get there. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.